first thing that I would absolutely like shout out with a foghorn is the meaning-based approach, which is fabulous. Like whoever came up with that concept should be given a Nobel Prize. They should be. And literally, I've like, it's a game changer for people who do not know what meaning-based approach for an SC question is, because I was so focused on the concept of splits and grammar, and I was always trying to find out what the error was with grammar, and sometimes it worked. And people who are very good with grammar in English, they might find it helpful, but it was not my thing. I just needed something that would help me understand what I'm dealing with. And it actually opened my eyes up to the fact that SC is not that difficult if you understand what the meaning is. And that was something which I never learned from any other courses. That was pure e-GMAT all throughout.
But the moment I started doing e-GMAT sentence correction, I'm just going to use SC as everyone is familiar with. I think I was blown away by the breadth and depth of the course that is designed. I mean, I thought it did a fantastic job at covering each and every topic that could be potentially asked in the exam. And how I realized that this is true is that when I was solving answers after doing any particular, let's say, a course set, I would do certain problems from OG on that topic, and what I found out was that now I was not only identifying 1 but 2 to 3 errors in wrong sentence.
And this is after you having already attempted OG 2 times.
Yes, this is after having attempted OG twice. Yeah, so that's when I think, and it helped me in 2 ways. First, I was looking at SC in a very objective way, as opposed to earlier on where I thought it was becoming very hunch based. When and if I'm like left with 2 or 3 option choices, I'm like going with my gut feeling. Okay, this feels right. Whereas now I think it made the whole process much more objective. That I could eliminate answers with 100% surety. Okay, no, I know I've learned it in the course, and this can definitely not be the right answer. I would like my accuracy in SC became 90-95%.
Oh wow.
Which I thought was helping me a lot. And I think the second thing which people don't realize and how it helped me with was I was spending much less time doing SC questions. And how that was helping was that it was giving me more time with CR and RC, which again, I thought out of the 3 areas, CR and RC were my weaker areas. So having even like a minute more per RC passage, I thought like that was also creating a lot of difference. So I think in a nutshell, just the kind of topics that I got exposed to in the SC course, which I wasn't exposed to earlier on. There were a lot of things which I used to do on a fly, but e-GMAT literally, I mean, I thought they taught me each and everything, and some of the things which not only in e-GMAT, but I thought in my general communication at work and all, I think have been very useful for me.
Definitely the meaning approach was the best approach to me, because as I said, from a non-native speaker perspective, the main advantages of the platform is the way you're deconstructing that, right? And you cannot I want to say that if you have to rely on the splits and the redundancy and the grammar approach, you could never win, because you don't have all this year of practice of the language. So, and the meaning was was a game changer, especially because GMAT is about meaning and logic, not about the language. So I think that relying on speed could be, misleading for some people. To me, I felt it could be misleading, because when you're a non-native speaker relying on speed, to rely on speed, you have to have a great command of the language. But when you're a non-native speaker, you have to rely on the logic, and with the logic, I found myself, and logic and meaning, I found myself actually choosing the right answer choices that didn't sound good. So I was, I think that was a bit changed. Some days I was taking a step back and say, oh, this changes from what I used to do. So that was great, actually.